Hello there. In this talk today, I'd like to address one question. Is humanity evil? Now, the short answer is humanity is intoxicated, and I will show you how. First, we need to define what is evil, and second, we need to understand how it is possible to prove. So, what is evil? When we are aware of something is good or bad, that's just knowledge about what is morally right and what is morally bad or wrong. Now, if we think through any decisions and identify which decision leads to good outcome or wrong, and still we choose the wrong one, in that case we consciously choose something wrong. This is evil. This is simply the definition of evil. Now, how it is possible to identify that humanity is intoxicated? Well, our education system is prepared to teach to choose the wrong options. Two examples, or maybe three. One example is from economics. Typically, most economic textbooks in the introduction clarify that economics is not about how the world ought to be or how the world should be. Economics is about how the world is. Now, with this, although it seems fair to say that it is a description about the world, but unfortunately, descriptive narratives and prescriptive narratives can be derived one from another. So if economic textbooks describe how the world is, then at the same time they also claim that this is how it is good and this is how we should choose. This is what we should do. This is the intoxication. Another example comes from my studies in international relations. In the 1990s, there was a debate between Alexander Wendt and John Mersheimer. The debate was all about addressing the question whether it was still responsible to look for solutions for global political problems or no. And John Mersheimer, the realist, claimed that because we know that human nature didn't change and is unlikely to change, therefore it is irresponsible for scholars to look for solutions how they can create peace. The only solution for peace is to hope for power balance. Now, the balance of power might create peace or might not, but that was their choice. Alexander Wendt, a constructivist, claimed that we should still continue to look for some solutions. He couldn't show any, and he wasn't sure that his description was all right about the world. But the debate itself showed there is something profoundly wrong in human politics. And this also appeared in scientific publications. This is when I claim that the education system teaches us to choose the wrong choice. And third, this is an example from New Zealand. Recently, the university where I used to study appointed a former Minister of Finance to be Vice Chancellor. Now, why is that a problematic decision? A university in its mission should be about spreading knowledge. But when they appoint somebody without any academic degree or relevant, crucial research experience, now what does that tell about the university? It tells that the university itself values power and established connections to power more than knowledge. Now this is the shocking part. So the university in its own decisions doesn't believe in the value of knowledge. That is sad. Now, I don't know the origins of this problem. I can't really tell, but I believe sometimes in humanity's ancient ages happened something that drove us away from our sisterhood and brotherhood, because we were living in tribes, we were fighting for survival and to create enough food and harvest enough food and hunt for enough meat for ourselves. But all of a sudden, in an organized society, we started building pyramids. How did that all appear? Now, my suspicion is it was alien intervention, but there is no tangible evidence, at least what I know of. Thank you for watching and hope for the best.